Hey, my little queenie beanies. Let's make a cake together while I read your assumptions about me. And I'm gonna tell you if you were right, if you were wrong, if you're like maybe kind of right. I'm gonna spill it all. I'm gonna tell the truth. We're gonna lay it out. Greek Easter is tomorrow. I'm going to my boyfriend's family's like little Greek Easter celebration. Obviously can't go empty-handed. So we're gonna try to make a lemon blueberry cake, but I have yellow cake mix and then we're gonna make it pretty. Like, it's gonna work out, okay? We're gonna try our best. So I asked on my Instagram stories for you to give me the assumptions that you had about me, and you guys did not disappoint. You guys delivered with the assumptions. Some of these are a little whack. I'm like, damn, you guys really think that about me? So let's get into it. First one says, I assume that you're secretly from Staten Island. Cannot confirm or deny. Moving on. I assume that you're religious. Kind of like a hot topic to talk about, I guess. I wouldn't say that I'm super religious. Like, I would like to believe that there is something up there looking out for us. And I grew up Catholic, but I wouldn't say I'm super religious. Like, this is gonna sound really probably stupid, but I feel like I just believe in the universe. Like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I don't feel super connected with the religion that I grew up with, just because I feel like I grew up with that and that's all I know. Like, I don't really know anything else. But yeah, I really, honestly, I would not say that I'm super religious. I don't go to church. I can't remember the last time I've been to church. I don't think being religious makes you a good or bad person. That's just my take. The next thing says that I'm an introverted extrovert, and I would 100% say that that's true. I love to go out, and when I'm feeling up to it, I'm definitely a people's person. I love to talk. I love to just chat. Obviously, I put myself out on the internet. Like, I'm not super shy, but I also love my alone time. There's definitely times where I'm just like, I need to not talk to anyone. So I would say that is true, that I'm an introverted extrovert. Okay, this recipe says vegetable oil, but the only oil I have is olive oil or canola oil. So canola oil is gonna have to do. Next one is that it says that I used to be in capital letters, big people pleaser. I do not think that that is true. I think when I was really young, I used to be a people pleaser, like middle school, even maybe a little bit of high school, because I just always wanted people to like me and I always wanted to do the right thing. But now I am definitely not a people pleaser. I'm just like, if someone's not happy with the way, not even not happy, I don't even know how to put it into words. Like, I'm just not gonna change who I am for you to like me. Like, this is just who I am. If you don't like me, I'm sorry. And if you're not gonna go the extra mile for me, I'm not gonna go the extra mile for you. I feel like in friendships and just people in general, I'm the type to pick up on the energy you're giving me and I'm gonna give you the same energy. I'm not gonna go that extra mile if I feel like you wouldn't do that for me. But in my friendships, in my very good friendships, I feel like I do go that extra mile because my friends deserve it and I know that they would do that for me. And I think that's a fair way to live, because I think if you're always doing the most for these people who would literally not even give a second thought of doing that for you, it is so exhausting and it's so time consuming and it's just not worth it. And at the end of the day, no one likes a people pleaser, because people pleasers, in my experience, get caught up in things and they're like promising this person this and then they're promising that person that, and then you can't keep all of those promises. So I would 100% say that assumption is wrong. I am absolutely not a people pleaser, and I think any of my close friends would say the same. Okay, we need 3/4 of milk. The only milk I have is oat milk, so I hope that's good enough. The next assumption is, this is so crazy that someone said this, that I have Botox, which is really crazy because I just got Botox this week for the first time ever, and I'm like in the middle of making a video about it. So I actually can't say if that assumption is, like, technically you were right, but I haven't posted anything with the Botox, unless, I mean, this video, but I just got it in my forehead and I love it. And I'm already gonna go back and get the masseter Botox because that's what I want for like clenching, and it also just like slims your face. So I actually don't know if that, it depends on when you were assuming that. If you were assuming that before last week, then no, your assumption would be wrong. But if you were assuming it this week, then yes, your assumption would be correct. Okay, since I wanna make this lemony and it's not a lemon cake mix, I'm gonna do some lemon zest. I think that's the best way to do this. But the next assumption is that I'm a neat freak, and that is 100,000,000% accurate. Like, When I lived with all my friends in college, I was so annoying, especially about the refrigerator. That's like my thing that drives me insane. Like old food or just like the fridge organization would really, I don't even know what it is about it, just made me crazy. But I definitely am a neat freak. I feel like things just always need to be in order. In my apartment, like everything has a home. It needs to be where it belongs, or else I just feel out of whack. Like I feel like I can't be productive or I can't do what I need to do if things aren't cleaned up and neat. So I would 100% say, yes, I am a neat freak. That is correct. I think I'm gonna zest like this whole thing until there's no peel on it. And then I'm gonna juice. Should I juice the whole thing? Yeah, I'll juice one whole lemon. I just don't want it to be too overpowering, but I definitely want you to know that there's lemon in it. So I'm just gonna zest this. I guess that's what gives it the most flavor without changing the consistency of the cake. And then we'll juice it. Maybe I should do more zest. Maybe I should taste the batter. I feel like a chef right now, zesting a lemon. Like, who am I? This was not an assumption, but I'll just tell you. I love to cook. I feel like cooking is like my peace. I cook every single night. I rarely ever eat out or order DoorDash. I think I've only ordered DoorDash or Uber Eats probably since I've lived here. I've lived here since September. I've ordered in a total of 3 times. And every time I order, I'm disappointed. And I'm like, I know I could cook it better, so I'm not even gonna waste the money. Like, the only times I ordered it was when I was in a really desperate situation. But I genuinely love to cook. I feel like I could always find something to make. And it's just like at the end of the day, that is my peaceful time. I listen to my podcast, I turn on some music, I cook a meal that I really wanted. And yeah, I wouldn't say I'm really a baker, so I'm a little interested to see how this is gonna come out. But cooking, I love, and it has recently become a passion of mine. I always thought I was a bad cook, but I actually don't think that's true. This week I literally made homemade focaccia and homemade chicken cutlets. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty good cook. My favorite thing to cook is soup or like a really chopped salad. Something about sitting there and finally chopping vegetables is very relaxing to me. I don't know why. I feel like some people think that's very annoying and a tedious thing to do, but I love it. Okay, I feel like I might have added too much lemon zest because I was just chatting and not even realizing. So we're only gonna do like half of a lemon. Look, it looks naked. But my next assumption says, this is so crazy that it says this, that my favorite drink is a Cosmopolitan, which is really funny because that used to be my favorite drink. And then I don't really drink vodka anymore because that's all I drank for years. I only drink vodka. Like in college when my friends would go out, I would always drink vodka. And then after I graduated, I was like, I just cannot drink this anymore. So now I'm a tequila girly. And I would say my go-to drink is like a spicy marg. I really don't get like martinis. I don't really like martinis. But if I do, I would only get like 1 or 2. I definitely wouldn't be drinking that all night. I also feel like when I was freshly 21, I thought ordering a Cosmo or a Cosmopolitan was just so cool. So that's why I ordered it, because I just felt like I sounded more grown up, or just like, I was like, yeah, I'll have a Cosmo. And I just thought that like I was so sophisticated and so cool. And I would get so drunk off of like 2, honestly 1. I would be so drunk because they're so strong. So no more Cosmos for me. I do wish I was a dirty martini girl, because I feel like everyone that drinks dirty martinis are just cooler than everyone else. And I aspire to be on that level, but I hate olives. And I just don't really like a salty drink. So unfortunately, that will never be me. Okay, let's try the batter and see if it's like too lemony or needs more. Mmm. Oh my God, it's perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Just like a hint of lemon. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. And then on top of it with the frosting, I'm gonna do blueberries. So that's where like the blueberry lemon is gonna come in. Okay, so this is the only pan I have. So it is now turning into a layered cake, which is fine. I feel like it's gonna turn out good. So I'm just gonna oil that up and then pour a little bit in here. And I actually bought a lot of frosting, so I think this will be fine. I think we could do 2 pans of this with like a cream cheese frosting layer. Does cream cheese frosting go with lemon blueberry? Oh, really putting my baking skills to the test. Okay, putting this in. I will see you guys when we frost. It is the next morning. We're gonna finish decorating this cake. I tried to do like a rough crumb coat. Like, is she the most beautiful? No, like she has some imperfections, but you know, we all do. It's gonna be fine. And today is actual Greek Easter. So Xristos Anesti to my Greek girlies. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate with my boyfriend's family. I think I already said that. So we're gonna fix her up and she's gonna be fine. We're gonna finish your assumptions about me. So one that I saw such a repeat of, everyone assumes that I am so tall. Everyone assumes that I'm like 6 feet tall, I swear to you. I think I just have tall girl energy, but I'm 5'5", maybe even like a little bit taller, but I swear I'm like 5'5", maybe 5'5 and a half. My license, funny story if we want to talk about height. So growing up, I was always taller than all of my friends, and 5'5" is not even that tall. It's not tall, it's like very average height. I always wanted to be shorter because I was so tall compared to my friends. So when I got my driver's license and I went to the DMV and you could like fill out the form, I put my height was 5'3", and I would tell everyone I'm 5'3". But if you see me in person, and because I'm always wearing heels, everyone would be like, you are literally not 5'3". And I'm kind of shocked. It never like, obviously I look like my ID picture, but no one ever questions my height on the ID because I'm significantly taller. To answer you, I'm 5'5". I love my height now. I don't even know why I'm saying height because again, it's not even that crazy of a height. But yeah, when I was younger, I just wanted to be a short queen. I thought like boys would like me better if I was shorter. But now I love the height that I am, 5'5". I think I could even be a little bit taller. But I think being a tall girl growing up, like in high school, is tough, especially if you're like taller than the boys your age. But let me know how tall you guys are. I feel like literally all of my friends are short queens. Like, they're tiny. They're all like 5 feet tall. Now is the good part of the decorating, where it's gonna actually look pretty decent. But these blueberries are huge. So I'm just gonna kind of like arrange them into like clusters of 3 and then do a little piece of mint. How cute is this? I literally saw this on Pinterest. And then it looks like that. And I'm gonna do that to the whole thing. So the next assumption about me was that I have a huge group of friends, which I don't know. I think I have a lot of friends, but a huge group, I would say no. I literally have like 4 friends from college that I talk to like every single day. And then I still talk to my girlfriends from high school that will like always be my friends. And my college friends, like it's an unbreakable bond. But a huge friend group, no. And I used to always be jealous of people who did have this huge friend group. But then I guess I kind of did in college, and it's just not real. And like having a small group of friends is so much better and so much more fun. And I just feel so comfortable around myself. But I do think I have a lot of friends, and I'm very social. I like to go out and like get dinner. And I think as you get older, you realize there's different people for different things in your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh no, where did that blueberry go? So yeah, I guess that kind of answers that. Wait, I feel like I need to add a little more frosting for it to stick onto. Another assumption was that I am not the loudest person in the room. And I think that is very true. I'm definitely not the loudest person in the room. I wish I was funny. Like, I feel like my friends are so funny and they always have the funniest jokes, and I just don't think I'm that funny. And when I try to be, it's like nobody would laugh because my jokes aren't funny. But I'm not quiet, but I'm definitely not the loudest person in the room. So yeah, I would say that's true. I feel like it also depends on who I'm with. Like, I don't know. If we are having a girls' night out, I might be a little bit loud. Wait, this is coming out very cute. I was gonna do blueberries on the side, but I feel like I don't want to risk it, and I don't think this looks too bad. So, oh no. Maybe I shouldn't move it around so much, but here's the final cake. And thank you for giving me the assumptions. I hope maybe you learned something new about me. Maybe in my next video, I should do like a get to know me, because I kind of just started filming YouTube videos and was like, hey guys, like this is me. But I don't know, or if there's something that you want to know about me that I didn't answer, definitely let me know and I will answer it in your comments. So I love you guys. Happy Easter if you're celebrating. Happy spring, and I will see you next Monday. Mwah.